Welcome. We are at Con Alt Delete.
Again.
Last year we were at Con Alt Delete for the first, the inaugural con. That was our second episode.
Correct.
And
this is the second episode of the second season.
You might want to say we were there for the birth. We saw everything.
And
we saw the head.
So far, we've been here for just a minute, and I'm going to tell you right now, this con is at least twice the size already.
Yeah, absolutely. At least twice the size.
You go to a traditional sci-fi con, you're going to see a couple of people in costume. I think we're the only ones not dressed funny. Don't judge me.
Per usual, you're going to see some interviews. You're going to see some people dressed up. So we got to go.
Got to work.
An action-adventure sci-fi comic by Andrew Hussie featuring kind of a post-apocalyptic world in another universe and stuff. It's really cool. It's got a lot of action. It's got a lot of, well, does it have romance? Barely. Everybody dies.
Everyone dies.
Spoiler alert.
It's really changed my life, and it makes me really happy, and yeah.
So all the death makes you happy?
Well, no, not the death, but it's the comic in general makes me happy.
Okay, so that leads me to my next question. What is it about this comic that speaks to you guys? What's your favorite part about it?
Oh no, my favorite part about it is probably how the author Andrew Hussie developed most of the characters and how he took all this time out of his life to write this whole comic just for his fans and make them all happy. It's really fascinating that he did all this for us, and I can't even begin to tell him how much I'm grateful for him.
So if you could speak directly, we don't know that he doesn't watch the show. He might. You don't know. So if you could say anything to him, what would you say?
I would say that I can't even begin to thank him. I can't even explain in words how much I love him and how much I thank him for writing this comic. And it's really changed me and all my friends' lives, and it's brought me and a lot of my other friends together, and it's
actually how we all met.
You guys all met through you guys all met through this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so Andrew, if you're watching this, you got all these people together. Your work has a very real effect on people's lives. So thank you, and take a look. This is what you do.
All right, and the madness at Con Alt Delete continues because this place is hopping. I can't go 5 feet without finding somebody in cosplay, somebody from Homestuck. It's great. So give me a quick rundown on who you guys are. If you want to tell me about to meet you, that's fine too.
My cosplay self is Dave Strider from Homestuck, and my name is Justina, and I am from the Chicagoland area.
And you?
I'm Bimo from Adventure Time. My real name is Anthony Dare, and I'm from Park Ridge.
See, we get people local. Last time we were here, we got some people from Minnesota. I guarantee you today I'm going to find somebody from Canada. I bet you $1. If people aren't at cons, chummy, tell them the mistake they're making.
Well, it's a great experience to express yourself and be with people that enjoy the things you love to enjoy as well. And really, you're missing out a lot if you're not here, because really, it's a great time.
When I first went to a con, the year I went to the con, I was like, should I go? I'm afraid I won't fit in. But when I got to the con, I had so much fun. Everyone was so nice, and it was just a great experience.
Yeah, to anybody who's thinking about coming to a con and you're worried about it, just get here. I'm going to tell you, you're going to get here and you go, it's going to be the best thing ever. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes, I agree.
Get to the con.
Sprite, we were talking a little bit about some of the harassment issues, some of the things that female cosplayers have to deal with. Can you just tell us a little bit about that?
I get comments, creepy photos mostly, especially in Sugar because it's not got much of a top. So there's a lot out there for the world, and it's over-the-top creepy photos. I haven't gotten a photo from an off fan yet. The character's from a game, and it's mostly just dudes with cameras or iPhones getting it for the boobs, and it drives me crazy. And I've had comments of like, nice tits a lot.
Like, do they say that to your face? Like, they just scream it out?
Some people have said it to my face. Some people say it to people they're next to. Some people mutter it under their breath. I hear it regardless.
Would you say this happens at most cons you go to when you dress like that?
It happens at big cons. I haven't had it at small cons. Like, I haven't had it here when I have my shirt down. I haven't had it at the con my brother runs. I haven't had it at Across.
When someone wants to take a photo, what should they say?
Just ask if you can get a photo.
It's consent, right?
Say, I like how you did the character.
Right. And so we've said it before on our show. It's not rocket science, right? I mean, ask, be polite, and treat people with respect. That's all anyone's looking for, right?
Yep.
So just a little PSA. Sprite, thanks for talking. And people, be nice.
So we have been working with a couple other guys on the last couple episodes of Con Man, and it's been a big help. Paul Leisen, Chris Hudson.
It's been more than a big help. It's been a godsend.
Yeah. When we don't have to run the camera, when we don't have to do everything, it just helps, and it makes our lives more fun and more easy. So I think it's time that we give one of them, we give him a shot. I mean, let's give Chris a shot. What do you say?
Yeah, okay. You know what? I got the perfect group for Chris.
Okay, so for the con men, we're going to send it over to Chris.
I don't know, guys. You guys gotta help me. Just don't do this again. Shut up. Oh, boy. Back to you. Thanks.
I am here in Artist Row with Sarah and CJ, a couple of artists. How did you guys get connected with Con Alt Delete?
Well, we live in the area, and we heard about it last year, and it was up and coming. And we've always been in the art world, and we finally decided we wanted to make a career out of it. So when we heard that it was here, we're like, why don't we give it a shot?
We started getting into conventions, started just attending just for fun, walking around, seeing the artists everywhere, and going, you know what, this is something we could probably do. Maybe we should be at the other end of this table.
Clearly, that was a smart decision. And so, what has been your experience at Con Alt Delete so far?
Oh, it's been overwhelming, and it's much better than I thought it would be. I was coming in and expecting like some friendly hellos and stuff, and it's been overwhelming. We've met so many new people, and it's fantastic, and I don't remember the last time business was this crazy. So.
Well, that's a good sign, right? So what would you tell people who are in your position like about a year ago?
Draw what you like, you know, just because, you know, oh, this is really popular, that's going to sell. if your heart's not behind it, people are gonna know. And just do what makes you happy as an artist, and build up a good stock of different things to use.
Out of this entire convention, Con, Alt, Delete, what is your favorite? Con, Alt, or Delete?
Con.
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 I love my job.
We had an awesome time at Con, Alt, Delete. We always do. Chad, what'd you think?
Well, Con Alt Delete is such a great con that we had to hire extra security because there is so much awesome around here. It gets on your shoes.
It gets a little unruly sometimes, and every once in a while you need a dude who can take care of it for you. We found a guy. Chad, what did we see tonight?
We saw Maid Cafe. We saw lots and lots and lots of cosplay. We've seen everything that goes from Homestuck all the way over to Elsa. We've seen Team Fortress 2. You name a fandom, and we saw it here today.
True, and I think one thing that stands out about this particular convention, thank you. One thing that we have that's important is we have a lot of enthusiasm at this convention. I would suggest anyone who is new to a con scene even definitely check this one out. You're going to have a fun time.
As always, I'm a big fan of cons in general. I really like the smaller cons, and Con Alt Delete is definitely a personal experience.
It doubled from last year. It over doubled its attendance. So get in on the ground floor. And he's Chad Burns.
He's Jason Halls.
And we'll see you next time on the Con Men.